Hello everyone, welcome back. It's Kevin with survivalistboards.com. Today we are taking a look at the Wowtac A2 LED headlamp. This is an unboxing, has not been out of the box. What I see is what you see. Let's see if it gives a listing of the lumens here. Hang on just a second. 12, 66, 210, 550, Firefly of 0.3, and SOS of 550. Mainly I'm interested in the 12 and the 66. Alright guys. So it's a headlamp where the light comes off, and you can use the light on its own. Yeah, it's alright guys. Oh, it says 2A, but this is a 1850 battery. That's pretty cool. Okay, it said 2A. Where's it at on the box? So I was expecting two AA batteries, but it's a 18650 battery. All right, guys, let's take that off of there. What do we got? Yep, we've got a little gasket right there. Oh, yeah, man. This has got the built-in USB charger. Got your little micro USB cable. All right, guys. And a lot of these USB rechargeable, this very end right here is a little bit larger than most batteries. It slips in there nice. Not too tight, not too snug. Got your complete headgear. I'm saying complete because it's got the strap over the top. Let's take a look at this just for the light. We've got about 4 1/8 of an inches long. We got some thunder, guys. About 15/16 wide at the head and about 7/8 at the tail cap. Let's get a scale over here. With battery, 3.6. 3.65. Let's see what this is with the headgear and all. Whoa. 5.4. Yeah, 5.4 ounces. One more time because it moved a little bit. 5.4 ounces with the headgear. Time for the drop test, guys. Height of about 4 foot. We'll drop it on the side. Okay. Now I did not see a single flicker. That's good. Drop it on the other side. Okay. And drop it on the tail cap. I'm not going to drop it on a switch. I'm not going to press my luck. I think that'd be a little unfair where I drop it on something that has an on-off mechanism on it. So let's drop it one more time. We'll then drop it on the switch, drop it on the tail cap one more time. Okay, not a single flicker. Make sure everything works. Well, guys and gals, since there's no lanyard hole in the flashlight, there's no lanyard or anything, I didn't want to throw the headgear and tie it off to a tree and throw it in the creek. So we just went with the water. It's been in here for almost an hour. And I put it in the freezer for a little while. Then I dropped it into the water. I guess it was in the freezer maybe 20 minutes or so by itself. And then I dropped it in the water. Let's dry this off. We'll take a look on the inside. Let's see, nothing. Nothing. That is good. There's nothing. No water, no nothing. I forgot to put grease on the threads. Somebody made a comment about that. You put grease on the threads and... Alright, let's take the head off. And nothing. Good. That is outstanding. Outstanding. I see some condensation from the temperature change, but I do not see any water inside the light. Alright, so that's good. That's very good. I don't know how this new camera is going to do with the video at night. The other video turned out pretty good. Let's just go over here by the trees. We'll get some pictures. So guys, what are my final thoughts on the Wowtac A2? Just to be honest, I like it. I think the brightness settings are good. I've been using it for the past week. This is not just a one-day review where I took it and used it for a day, wrote a review about it. I've been using it every day, just about every day for the past week, going out looking at the chickens. I've got some possums and raccoons going in the chicken yard. I've been going out there checking the traps. I've just been using this flashlight on a daily basis, every day, every night, for a week, and so far I like it. I think the brightness, the settings are great. You hold it down, go into a firefly mode, and then double click it for turbo, and it's something like, what, 1,000 lumens or so. Turn it off, turn it on, and then just hold that down. And so it's got 5 brightness settings. And I found the operation pretty easy, pretty good, pretty easy to work. Just push up there. One thing that I'm not used to is the head beam, the headlight being to the side of my eyes, where other headlights, the light is in the middle of your head. And so that was just a little different, which is not a big deal. The only thing I would change on this, if there was some way to put a red LED inside of here, or some type of red something, where if you're around a campsite, something at night, you do not want to blind your buddies, just some type of low brightness setting, red. So like I said, as you're sitting around a campfire at night, you turn on that red, be able to cook yourself a meal without using a white light and blinding your buddies as you're moving around the campsite. Another thing is I wish, and this is really a non-talking point, it's just something that I wish the light had. That's a lanyard attachment. I wish it had a lanyard attachment right here, just some type of little notch with a hole about 1/8 of an inch or 3/16 of an inch big, say about 1/8 of an inch big. Because I figure one day the rubber collars on the headgear are going to break. And so once that happens, you've still got yourself a very nice flashlight, but without any type of lanyard. And the reason why I like a lanyard is so that I can take and put it inside my pack, take and put a string on it, run the string to the outside of my pack with a snap ring. And then you go to your pack at night, or you need to find your flashlight, it's getting dark, go to your tent, or go to a campsite, go to your backpack, just feel around the outside, feel that string, and pull the flashlight out of the pack. That's what I like a lanyard on there for, and for carrying, attaching it to your pack or whatever. I wish it had just a little small lanyard attachment right here, maybe a 1/8 of an inch hole, but besides that, I really like the flashlight. That's my honest opinion. Anyway, just because they sent it to me at no cost to myself does not influence my opinion. These are fact-based results, guys. We dropped it, we put it in water, we froze it. Well, we put it in the freezer for a little while. It operates good, gives a good beam. I'm out there checking the chickens and stuff. Then those are fact-based results. All right, guys and gals, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I will talk to y'all later.